Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ahmad Yahya Hasanuddin. So today I would like to tell you about a writing business plan. So in this section, I will tell you more about market analysis, business plan, an economic business plan, marketing plan, and then design plan, operation plan, management, schedule, and the last is financial project. So there is a kind of section that I will tell you in this video. Okay, please enjoy. Let's go. Okay, first is section 4 about market analysis. In this section, the market analysis breaks the industry to the segment of zero of the specific segment to which the firm will try to appeal. Items to include in this section are the first, market segmentation, target market selection, buyer behavior, and competitor analysis. Next, market analysis. In here, the key is most startups don't service their entire industry. Instead, they focus on surveying a specific target market within the industry. It's important to include a section in the market analysis that deals with the behavior of the consumer in the market. The more a startup knows about the consumer in its target market, the more it can tailor its product or service appropriately. Next section is the economic of the business. In here, the economic of the business is the basic logic of how profits are earned in the business and how many units of a business profit must be sold for the business to break even and then start earning a profit. Items to include in this section: the first is revenue driver and profit margins, fixed and variable costs, operating levers and implication, startup costs, break-even chart and calculation. Okay, the key here, the two companies in the same industry might make profit in different way. One way in a big high margin and low volume business, while the other may be a low margin and high volume business. So in here, it's important to check to make sure that approach you select is sound. Computing a break-even analysis is an extremely useful exercise for any purpose of existing business. Next is section 6, marketing plan. In marketing plan, the marketing plan is to focus on how the business will market and sell its product for service. Item here is overall marketing strategy, product price, promotion, distribution, sales process, and sales tactics. The key here, the best way to describe startup's marketing plan is to start by articulating its marketing strategy, positioning, and points of differentiation, and then talk about how this overall aspect of the plan will be supported by price, promotional mix, and distribution strategy. It's also important to discuss the company's sales process. Next section is design and development plan. In here, if you are developing a completely new product or service, you need to include a section in your business plan that focuses on the status of your development efforts. Here, the item is develop status tasks, challenge and risks, projected development costs, proprietary issue like patent, trademark, copyright, license, brand names, and etc. In here, the key insight is many seemingly promising startups never get off the ground because their product develop efforts style of the actual development of the product or service turns out to be more difficult than thought. As a result, This is a very important section for business developing a completely new product or service. Next section is operation plan. In here, first outline how business will be run and how your product or service will be produced. It's about the operation plan. A useful way to illustrate how your business will be run is to describe in its backstage or unseen to customer and the frontage seen by the customer activities. In item here is general approach to operation, business location, facilities and equipment. Next, the key here, you have to strike a careful balance between educated describing this topic and providing too much detail. As a result, it is best to keep this section short and crisp. Okay, next section is section 9, management team and company structure. The management team of a new venture typically consists of the founder and a handful of key management personnel. In here, the item is management team, board of the director, board of the advisor, and company structure. Okay, the key here in management team is this is a critical section of a business plan. Many investors and others who read the business plan look first at the executive summary and then go directly to the management team. In management team section to assess the strength of the people starting the firm. Okay, next section is section 10, overall schedule or the schedule. In here, a schedule should be prepared that shows of the major event required to launch the business. The schedule should be in the format of milestones critical to the business success. The example is incorporating the venture, completion of the prototype, rental of facilities, obtaining critical financing, starting production, obtaining the first sale. In here, the key is an effective prepared and presented schedule can be extremely helpful in convincing potential investors that the management team is aware of what needs to take place to launch the venture and has a plan in place to get here. Okay, next section is the last. It's about financial projection. In this section, the final section of a business plan present a firm pro forma or projected financial projection. The item here is source and uses of fund statement, assumption sheet, pro forma income statement, pro forma balance sheet, pro forma cash flows, and the last is ratio analysis. The key inside here, having completed the year of section of the plan, it's easy to see why the financial project come last. Take the plans you have developed and express them in financial terms. And in here, the last is we should present our business plan to the investor. The oral presentation here, the first rule in making an oral presentation is to follow the direction. If you're told have 15 minutes, don't talk for more than a lot of the time. The presentation should be smooth and well rehearsed. The slides should be sharp and not cluttered. Question and feedback to expect from the investor. The smart entrepreneur has a good idea of a question that will be asked and will be prepared for those queries. And here, there is 12 PowerPoint slides to include in an investor presentation. If you presenting your business, you should have these 12 slides. The first is title slide, second is problem, the third solution, the fourth opportunity target and market, the fifth is technology, sixth competition, seven marketing and sales, and then management team. Next is financial projection. The 10 is current status. 11 is financing source. and the last is summary. Okay, I think enough for our presentation. In this video, there is a lot of section in here that I told to you. I hope you enjoy my video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, enough. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.